Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm just going to do some channeling for you today. Just have clear quartz here. All right, let's take a breath, open up to your own higher self, your own intuition for whatever messages you need in this moment, for your highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What do we need to know in this moment? I heard carry the torch. Yeah. Some of you might be continuing on a practice or I'm hearing way of being, a way of being that maybe your ancestors had started. It's like you're part of a lineage that is meant to carry on with, wow, I'm getting way of being. Maybe it's like continuing traditions or a way of life. Yeah, I'm getting a way of life or a way of being. One second. Yeah, I'm getting it's been handed down to you. You might have either interests or special talents, things that you're like, yeah, I've just always had that, or I've just always done that, or I've always been interested in that. I don't know why. You know, like maybe your parents weren't into that or didn't introduce you to it, but you had this kind of special interest in something. Ooh, that's hitting in my solar plexus. So that's a definite message meant for someone. Yeah, so you've had this interest that seems kind of random. It feels like it's kind of out of the blue, but I'm gonna say it's not. It's been handed down to you from past generations or ancestors far beyond those that you know. So you might, think, where did this come from? Like, my parents aren't into this, my grandparents don't know anything about this, but this is something that's really always just been part of my life. Like, for some of you, I'm getting like a talent like dance or something to do with music, or it can even be a special interest in something like, I don't know, for me, I was always interested in like babies in the womb and medical things. I always like was fascinated by the human body. And I had that feeling when I was young that it was something handed down to me, that it was something passed down. So you might have that feeling as well. You might think, well, where did this come from? But you also might have that feeling like, no, this is important, or there's history to this. It feels significant. You might even have specific knowledge of something and wonder how you know it. You just know it. You've just always known this piece of information, or like really good at, I don't know, math or something where you're like, how am I good at this? How do I know this? It's been passed down. Yeah, we're getting more information about how DNA carries information like that and can be activated in certain circumstances. It's really interesting, fascinating. Anyway, that's my science background coming out, but yeah. So what to do with it? It doesn't matter. They're saying it doesn't matter what you do with it. You don't have to do anything with it. It can just be something that you enjoy or something that you find fun. It's just part of who you are. And the totality of who you are is the culmination of so many generations. I'm getting galactic energy here as well, like starseed energy or galactic family energy again. But yeah, it's just like the totality of who you are. It's just a piece of the puzzle of who you are. So you don't necessarily have to feel responsible to do something with it or carry that forward. It's up to you. Yeah. They're saying, do what makes you happy. It's such a simple message, but it's so true, right? That's what we're here to do. So if following that interest or that knowledge makes you happy, and I bet you it does, it's not that you have to like make it your career or, do something big with it, but you might be drawn to it. And it might evolve over time too, but you might be drawn to this talent or this knowledge, this ability, whatever it is. So you can just have fun with it. You can just enjoy it for its sake, right? Yeah, they're saying it just makes up part of who you are, that's all. I'm also getting there are elements of your ancestors' knowledge or the, what's been passed down to you that you're not even aware of, that you are carrying with you, that you aren't consciously aware of. That's what they're telling me. So obviously you can't do anything about that. But again, it just kind of makes up who you are. So some things you're aware of, some things you're not. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's so cool. Yep. That's very cool. Yeah, so you're meant to just live your life as you're living, right? Without needing to try so hard to figure it out. Like figure out, what am I meant to do? What's my purpose? That kind of thing. It's more about just being. Because all of the expressions of DNA or your ancestors or however you want to view it, all of those pieces are just making up who you are and how you show up in the world, in this 3D world. So following your enjoyment, following what makes you feel good or makes you feel happy, brings those pieces to life, right? Those are the, activated pieces. Those are the pieces that bring that spark of life to you and to others, right? So when you feel that spark, when you feel that enjoyment, the other people feel it as well. There's a ripple effect, right? We just had a reading about that. Yeah. Okay, I just want to see if there's anything more. They're saying relax into being. So same kind of message. Relax into it, not trying so hard or feeling a weight of responsibility or anything like that. Yeah, same message. Okay, I will pull one card. Again, I can't help it. Okay. One message for us. Let's see. Okay. Enchanted map. Let's just see what message wants to come out. Oh, wishing well. Beautiful. So this is, putting your order in, praying. We had this message the other day too. Yeah. Oh, I'm hearing not leaving anything on the table. As in, like, don't, I don't want to put it this way, but like, don't waste this chance, or don't take this life for granted, I guess you could say. It's like, this is here for you. This is here for you to enjoy. That's coming up a lot. They really want you to just enjoy. Like, what is your wish? What do you wish for? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's read it. Oh, I turned right to it in the little book. That means it's definitely a message for someone. One second. Okay, it says, desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or are conceiving a baby, or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities. Oh, we had that message. Where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. Yeah. So seeing how desire now is coming into reality, seeing that process and not attaching to the outcome of it. Yeah. I'm getting a connection here with the channeling of like not attaching to how this is supposed to go, like how this is supposed to unfold. Like you might have this interest or desire, you could call it a desire to follow a certain path or learn more about something, and you're wondering like, where does this even come from? And so really releasing any attachment to why or how it's supposed to go. In my meditation this morning, I kept hearing, enjoy the unfolding. And I loved that phrase, enjoy the unfolding. Like it just being curious about how this is all going to go. So make your wish. Put the coin in the well. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.